An agitated Kejriwal there, of course, attacking the government. But now viewers shifting focus. Amid heavy rainfall, the Thane administration has banned visitors from entering ports and waterfalls in the district. Authorities have urged people to avoid venturing into restricted areas and follow safety guidelines. And of course, a lot of havoc, viewers, that the monsoon is wreaking on Mumbai, battering the city in every way possible. And now I have my colleague live from Mumbai joining me on the broadcast, Shweta Verma, is going to take us through the latest details. All right, we're going to try and re-establish that connection, viewers. But as you can see, the images on your screen, they speak for themselves. Look at that car submerged completely in water. Imagine people living. In fact, I was looking at this footage yesterday, viewers, and you know, I was just wondering how people living in this building, living in this area, even coming out. Imagine the plight of the elderly if there's perhaps, God forbid, an emergency. How are people going to navigate this ocean, rather, of water right under their buildings? I also want to tell you, viewers, about a video that I was seeing of Vasai yesterday, and it felt like the ocean's water was released onto this road, onto this highway. There were huge waves, and you know, it was absolutely shocking to see ocean on land. This is something that you see in perhaps, you know, movies of natural disasters, but we're witnessing something perhaps a little minor to that in real life. Extremely shocking when it comes to what Mumbai is going through. And the issue here really is that this happens year on year. Why are people of Mumbai not getting respite from this? Let me now go across to my colleague Shweta Verma, who's joining me live from Mumbai to take us through the latest details of the Mumbai monsoon mayhem. Over to you, Shweta.
Well, that's right, Vaishali. In fact, every year, same old story, and who has to be held accountable is something what even Mumbaikar wants to know at this point of given time. We have been seeing from potholes to tree collapsing, traffic snarls, and of course, the biggest part is submerged area. And due to inundated water, we have been seeing that how the key parts of Mumbai is completely in a worrisome situation. Having said that, it's not only Mumbai that is going through, a worrisome part, but of course, it's parts of Maharashtra that includes Vasai, Palghar, Thane. That's also some parts of Raigad and Pune, which we are seeing that how due to the torrential rain, the rainfall in fact that's been recorded is more than 200 mm. Remember, for 48 hours, tourist places like Pune, Khandala and Lonavala, that has received 500 mm of rainfall. That is quite big. So clearly, Vaishali, we understand that the kind of rainfall what key parts of Maharashtra is witnessing right now, on an average 80% of the rainfall has just been there in just 1 week. In fact, it should be there for entire month. So the state disaster management is also monitoring the situation.
Right, Shweta, stay on with me. Now, viewers, extreme rainfall has also triggered multiple landslides in Maharashtra's Karjat-Lonavala Ghat section, which has severely disrupted rail traffic on the Mumbai-Pune route. Officials said the region received around 600 mm of rainfall in just 24 hours, causing landslides at multiple locations. Lonavala recorded 670 mm of rainfall in the last 24 hours, ending 7 am on Monday. Pune district has reported landslides at 22 locations over the last 2 days. And with that development, I want to go across to my colleague Shweta Verma, joining me live from Mumbai. Shweta, what can you tell our viewers?
Well, that's right, Vishali. Previously, also we were having conversation on how the tourist attraction spots, which includes Lonavala, Khandala, and Nashik. These are some of the spots, and these are at high risk due to the rainfall what the place has witnessed in past 24 hours. And as per IMD, even now this is put under. These places are at high risk of flash floods as well as landslides. In fact, yesterday we track connecting between Mumbai and was
that occurred at a missing link, and the portion was in fact
missing link, and the portion was in the very portion sunk in. And here we understand that in Pune also some parts of Khed flash floods have occurred. So particularly on these spots, now the administration has urged citizens to caution, be cautious rather, and ensure only if it is very essential travel, then only go ahead, or else you can avoid the non-essential travels.
You know, viewers, to see these visuals on your screen is one thing, but to actually be in the middle of this is another. You know, I can only imagine, we can only imagine the plight of people who are in the middle of all of this, facing so many difficulties. Thanks, Shweta, for joining me.